for here, right? So if you go back to this free chat, this I posted at 9:54 Eastern, right? So 9:54, 6 minutes before 10. What I'm seeing over here again, 15-minute range, right? We were unable to close below the 15-minute range, and we're looking as if we're going to break above the 15-minute range. So this is now where order flow comes in, right? So this is where the order flow comes in. So this is the key level, right? And we want to focus on what was going on here. What do you see here, right? And also, what do you see down here? Let's start with down here. So this is now 9:44, 45, 47, 48. This is now just after the 15-minute range, right? So these candles correspond to these candles, right? So here's the 15-minute low, and then we blow past the key level, and we eventually blow past the 15-minute high, right? So this is what we had here. There you go. So we want to focus on a few key details, right? We want to know what's going on here, and we want to know what's going on here, right? So what do we see here? So here we see red delta. Now, the most important thing is you need to combine your opening range breakouts with order flow. Now, the way you do that is by looking at the color of the delta, right? So what do you see down here, right? What is all this, right? Negative delta, red delta, red delta, red delta. This red delta signifies more aggressive selling than aggressive buying. There are more sell orders resting over here. Okay, that's the first thing. So we see more sell orders. But were they rewarded, right? Were they rewarded? Now, I had another question about this, right? What do I mean by the word rewarded, right? So sellers, though these market sellers want to drive price down, right? But we actually see price going higher. So that's counterintuitive of what the sellers actually want. So these sellers over here, were they successful, right? Were they able to drive price down from key level 2 to 3? Well, the answer is no, right? And we can see that categorically because we've broken above the zone. Now, the next thing to pay attention to is what was going on here, right? So when we see a break above the zone or a break above a 15-minute opening range high, we want to see lots of buying volume coming in. So we see here a huge amount of blue delta or aggressive buyers entering the market. This is volume backing the move, right? So when you see this dark blue, it just means that buyers are being super aggressive and buyers are being rewarded with follow through, right? Because we blow past this level and we go all the way up to the next level. So these poor sellers down here were unsuccessful. So there were passive buyers sitting over here and aggressive buyers were successful, right? So this is the footprint chart image of what's going on with the 15-minute range. Now,